I can't find it. Oh well.
Alright, I'm gonna wait for my thing to pop up.
So that's enough.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh my god, that was loud.
Okay,
I
you're...
have returned.
Okay.
What happened?
I fixed it.
I don't think you fixed it.
I just switched headphones and I didn't realize I had my fucking Bluetooth at full blast. So when you said hello, it literally just blew my fucking eardrum. Oh, not literally, but gave me a jump. But no, I have to say I'm glad John Carpenter came back for the new Michael Myers movies or the new Halloween movies. But
I asked
it
one
is kind of
they preferred. The number one answer was, "How the fuck did you get in here?"
What?
I asked 100 women which shampoo they preferred. The number one answer was, "How the fuck did you get in here?"
But yeah, it's also kind of funny though too that the the real life potential that you could be faced with someday with having a serial killer in your home. And it blows fucking the anti-gun people away. Like,
Yeah, but what if this actually happened?
yeah,
What if this
that's
came into
always the
play?
question. That's always the question that just fucking floors them. It's
And there's no
if
defense
you're gonna
against
be
it because it's true. Like, what happens if have a break-in? The 1911 responds in 0.2 seconds. The cops respond in, depending on where you are, 5 to 15 minutes.
yep.
Sometimes 2 or 3 hours. Which is...
I could never get a Fitbit or a fitness tracker. Because at 3 a.m., it'd count me as running.
But and that's the thing. Like, if you're gonna be anti-gun, at least brag about having hand-to-hand combat experience. Like, do you know what I mean? Because then you have a reason to be anti-gun. You have something you can throw back in their faces a bit.
Like,
Oh well,
have you been
I've
in
got
this...
this many years, huh?
in the service? Yeah.
Well, I'm going back to watching TV for a bit. See you guys.
Alright, see ya.
Take it easy. But yeah, like it's like, okay, well, if you've been in the service or if you've taken 15 years of taekwondo karate classes and you're at the top of your game, could kill somebody with one finger type of thing, okay, then you can brag about being anti-gun.
Yeah.
But if you're just some Joe Schmo off the fucking
Who knows
street, oh,
nothing
I'm
about fucking
anti-gun,
guns, who's never even really been around
nothing about
guns.
guns, has never even fucking clenched their fist. If you're one of those people, the fuck out of here. I personally don't like guns, but I'm not going to tell people they can't have their guns for something else. Like, you know what? In that case, I honestly think I'd be happy to
The thing I hate
have
most is
something a
the
little more.
argument about the Second Amendment. It says that was created for guns in the 1870s. Yeah, it's still not meant to be infringed, but have it your way. Loads mounted cannon. Have it your fucking way. I will do far more damage with this than I would anything else. It may take longer to reload, but when this thing pushes a car out of the way and hits you with said car, shut up. It's just like, it's what the fuck
That's
ever.
yeah, and that's what I mean. Like, you can't tell. So the 18 amendment, the
Second.
17. God damn it. The Second Amendment. I don't know why I keep thinking 17 to 18 shit like that. I think it's because you said the 1870 thing. But or 1780. I don't know what the fuck you said now. But the Second Amendment thing is for defense against a tyrannical government.
Yeah.
And that's fine and dandy. But I also believe that those people who throw the Second Amendment out as a defense against the anti-gun people are a bit off their rocker.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a valid argument. You can't just be asked that question and then say Second Amendment.
Yeah, well, that means you didn't read it. I mean, it's for. You're supposed to be able to form yourself in a well armed militia, well organized, be able to defend against a tyrannical government. It's the people's army. You're not supposed to house
Yeah.
any military in your house unless you
Like,
want to. No one can
if,
make you do it.
again, back to the Joe Schmo thing. If you're just some random Joe Schmo off the fucking street and you got a 50 cal fucking mounted on the hood of your truck, well, you don't deserve to have a gun, bud. That's not how they're supposed to be. Like,
Now, that's where you can get into a snag, though, because then you can argue it's part of being in a well-armed militia or well-organized militia. That truck that you have in your yard with a 50 cal
maybe.
mounted to it is not for personal use, it's for the militia's use. That's the argument you can make about
I'm
that.
talking about the motherfuckers that drive it around for personal use, that type of
Oh,
shit.
yeah, those guys.
Like,
Yeah, I don't see
at
much
that
use in
point,
that. You're not going to
they
need
need to
that.
go to a fucking asylum.
I wouldn't say asylum, I just think you need, that thing costs probably half as much as your truck, so you probably need to rethink your financial issues before you know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because if I get one of those, I'm leaving it at home, mounted to the top of the stairway or something that I can just pull out of the wall and have fun with. That's the most I'm ever gonna do with it.
My uncle has a 50 caliber rifle, and he says his big thing is he's like, I know I don't need this for self defense. That's what my pistol is for.
I have
The
this for
50
fun.
cal is more for. Yeah, that's exactly what he says. The 50 cal is more just something I can take out.
This is my rifle. This is my gun. This is for war. This is for fun. However it goes.
One is for shooting. One is for fun.
Yeah. I mean,
But
yeah.
His defense in that for his 50 caliber is he'll go out to the farm every now and then where they have coyote issues.
Yeah. You don't need a 50 cal for that.
No, you don't. But he says it's fun to watch them explode.
He's not wrong. I mean, watching a coyote that's been tearing shit up eat shit because you shot him in the chest and now he no longer has a chest. I mean, it's just it feels satisfying. It's wrong to say it that way, but that's the only way you can describe it. You feel vindicated because it tore up so much of your shit.
So the neighbors out at the farm tried to call the cops on him because he was just sitting there fucking pegging coyotes. And they tried to call the cops on him. Cops came out, asked him to leave the weapon where it was. He left it. He didn't. He didn't make any other motions. He approached the cops with his hands up, and having proof that the coyotes were being a threat to
him and his
grandparents and his parents.
property.
Yep, they were a threat. He was well within his legal rights to do that.
Yep.
Because what they would do is they would come onto the farm, they would eat the chickens,
Cause
ducks.
property damage.
Yep. And so he's within his rights to do that.
Yeah.
But it's not. The thing that threw the cops the most was that the land that the neighbors lived on was owned by my grandparents.
Yeah.
So
They had no
the
right to
cop
bitch
went-
in the first place.
Yep, the cop went to the neighbors and said, "Sorry, the land you live on is technically owned by them. They can do what they want."
See, at that point, I would just run into the yard and do a sick, slick slide with the most beefed up, loud ass truck I could and leave a giant rut through the middle of the yard. And they couldn't do shit about it because it's my property. Go fuck yourself.
Right. And Steve even, like, yeah, he's had proper gun training. He knows what he's doing. Like, and so what he did is he brought 100 rounds and the rifle. And he let them do some of the shooting.
And they
that changed our opinion completely.
Yeah, a lot of people who've never shot a gun that are anti-gun, the minute you give them a gun, they're like, "Oh shit, I see why you like this now. It's fun as hell." Like, yeah, you're gonna stop your fucking bitching?
But at the same time, I guess I do have to say Steve doesn't need the fucking person that he does have. He's got two 12-gauge shotguns, 410. He's got 6.22 rifles. He's got 5 little pistols, 2 handguns.
He just has a collection. So what?
Yeah. Well, he's just got this whole fucking arsenal. Like, you would find almost this many guns in an army base.
Nah. Guns in an army base are actually not. Well.
Oh no, he's even got military grade.
Cloaking disciples strapped right arm. Legendary. Not worth my time though. Wasn't there another one?
But no, he's.
I'm sorry. I'm now streaming and have Fallout open.
Oh. But yeah, he's got a buddy who was in the service. And his buddy didn't want the weapons around because, he has little kids running.
Yeah.
So who better to give these weapons to than somebody who is properly trained and knows how to handle them, stuff like that. So he's got the service pistol, a service rifle, and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
That he has registered to his name with proper papers and everything.
Yeah.
And it's like at that point, like, I think you can kind of step away from your collection for a bit, like stop buying so many. But his pride and joy is that 50 caliber.
I mean,
that's his.
They're expensive upkeep.
That's his baby. Yeah.
I'm not gonna own one. Well, I might get a rifle, a 50 caliber rifle. But before I do that, I'm going to get a um 4570 because I do want to do a bear hunt one day.
Now, see, I don't know much about guns. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I don't know much.
4570. Okay, for level of pain to your shoulder. Let me get you one of those like thick leather pads and then hit you with a baseball bat. Like right to that leather pad. That's what it's gonna feel like firing 4570 because or 4570 government. I'm sorry. Because it's designed to stop bears, and bears have really thick hides.
They're very resilient.
They're big and their skulls are bulletproof basically. In Alaska,
Yeah.
rangers, if you're going out camping and you don't have a gun, occasionally you can rent a 50 caliber revolver from them. They say fire it into the ground if you hear bears or see bears coming around, because it will scare them off. It will not keep them away, but it will scare them off long enough for you to, leave the area.
Oh, actually, I have to I have to change that. I forgot. He got Grandpa's 45 caliber after Grandpa was admitted to the nursing home. He had to give up his
Gun,
45 caliber. Yep.
45 long slide.
No, it's a 45 pistol.
There's a
Like a
bomb
six
strapped to that
shooter.
wall. Where's the trigger?
At least I think it's a 45. It's really fucking powerful. Like, knocked me on my ass when I shot it once.
Not even in here. That's dumb. Hey, Bug. Welcome
But
to the stream. I'm chilling with my buddy Gray here.
Curious.
Cat, leave my foot alone.
But yeah, I'd have to say that's actually the gun that Steve prides the most as the one
Are
he
you
got from
attempting
Grandpa,
an
because
ambush?
Grandpa got it from his dad, and his dad got it from his dad.
It's probably. Is it a revolver?
Like a family heirloom.
Overactive sensors.
Is it a revolver or is it like a looks like a 1911?
It's a revolver.
Then it's a 45
I
Colt.
can't fucking remember.
Colt
Yeah.
45.
That's it. Yeah. So that's his pride and joy. He will not take that one out to shoot it. Nothing. He's got it in a
Hostile.
locked, secured, airtight case.
Oh, hey, I leveled up. I don't know why Clem's not here, Bug, but I'm drinking. I had 2 disgusting beers, now I'm having 2 good beers. I'm talking about guns and bullshit. Let's see. I need
But yeah,
Mr. Sandman still.
and I have to say though too,
Static.
the maintenance that Steve does on his guns,
Is meticulous.
it's oh god, he'll spend 6 hours just cleaning parts for one.
Oh, well, I mean, if he's good at what he does, he's good at what he does.
Yeah, I mean, it just blows me away. Like he'll spend that much time on it. Because he finds time to do these things while working up to 16 hours a day.
Hey, he has a hobby that keeps his mind stable. You know?
Yeah. His current job is up in Pipestone,
Keystone?
and No,
Let's say.
Pipestone, Minnesota.
Oh.
But
Don't leave anything behind.
he loves the type of work it is. It's
Why
just
are you hiding?
for me.
Appears
I don't
to be
think I
nothing.
could do.
Perhaps my sensors
Sorry,
need cap.
I don't think I
I
could
killed a
work
legendary
16 hours a
synth,
day.
and it didn't drop anything legendary. I feel robbed.
Yeah, I don't think I could work 16 hours a day and then find time to go out and shoot guns for another 4 hours and then go work another 16 hours on fucking,
Hey, look,
2 hours sleep.
I've seen full mills be built in 2 weeks when the month should have the job should have taken at least 6 months.
Yeah.
And it was all thanks to an 8-ball. Well, a few 8-balls.
Well,
But
yeah.
they got it done in like
Well,
2
no, he
weeks.
doesn't do any of that. Like, he doesn't.
I know,
He's
like
very
some people
against-
I have found you.
He's against drugs,
Better.
but he doesn't count marijuana in that category.
well, I mean, it doesn't it's
So-
natural. It's not like synthesized or something.
Yeah. And that's another thing I find amusing is he's so against drugs, but marijuana is not a drug; it's a plant.
Which is true. Cocaine's technically not a drug. It was, well, once it becomes
And you gotta get
cocaine, it
chemical stuff
is.
to it.
When it has the other stuff done to it, yeah. But the coca
Yeah,
leaf, which
it's
it's derived
the drugs
from,
that
is
need-
different.
Yeah, it's the drugs that need a chemical
Additive that are bad.
activator that he's not. Yeah, that's the one.
I agree. I can vibe with that.
Which it turns out that. So I guess they're trying to make shrooms legal next.
I mean, it's just a hallucinogenic
Because they
mushroom.
believe-
You don't really
Yeah.
add anything to that.
Well,
Got it.
Well, they believe there's an agent in it that can be used to help people with schizophrenia.
Cease what? See what?
Huh?
Can you help people use to see what?
Oh no, they believe there's a chemical agent in shrooms that can be used to help people with schizophrenia.
Oh. I wouldn't agree to that because
Yeah.
yeah,
So it's likely the same thoughts I've had about schizophrenia and shrooms being mixed.
you already see shit, so why are you adding more shit on top of that?
Right? And it's just like that's a tough call. Like, if it can dilute the effects of schizophrenia, fine and dandy. But like, don't sit here and try to tell me, you know what? Hey, this is gonna help with schizophrenia. because-
That, and they point to everything.
yeah. Like at this point, I feel like it's just an excuse to try and get more drugs legal for recreational use.
Well, that and the war on drugs is really fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I
But
mean,
I have schizophrenia, and I've used shrooms once. I used them once, and I will never do it again. Because it was the absolute fucking worst night of my life.
you had the bad trip.
Yes. Very bad trip, and that is the one reason I will never do that again. And I tried to bring that up to one of my friends on PlayStation that it's gonna be something that's not gonna help. If anything, it would make it worse. because you already have these moments where you just kind of disconnect from reality. Adding shrooms on top of that, it's
Which
not just
is
kind of disconnecting from reality, it's fully disconnecting from reality.
especially if you have a bad trip and you were already
It's
having bad. I don't know how it works. I understand that you see shit that's not there or something.
you see and hear things that aren't there, and it's basically adding a hallucinogenic, you know, on top of it, and it makes said issues worse.
Yeah,
And like you said, you know, imagine you're already having a bad day with your schizophrenia, and then you pop shrooms on top of it. Like you're, it's. I would say that would be one of the main causes for a person with schizophrenia or on shrooms. It's easy for it to be labeled as an overdose on shrooms, when really it's likely this person already had issues and they did the shrooms and they saw something so bad it caused their heart to stop.
hmm.
Because that's a real thing that happens. And
Ignore it.
they label it as, well, no, it's labeled as an overdose. They just blatantly call it an overdose when it's more than likely somebody had schizophrenia and they decided, you know, even if it's a mild form of schizophrenia,
Yeah.
they decided, you know, I want to experiment with shrooms. And on this experiment, they
Fucked it up.
had a bad trip, and yep, they had a bad trip, and the heart just
Stopped.
stops.
That's something else I don't like. The false, well, it's not really false.
Excellent.
Geckos and gamma. Energy weapons permanent. I don't like energy weapons, though. What was I saying? Wait, what is that math symbol? 8, 9, 8, 7, 5, 5, 17, 87, 36, 81, 74, 4 times 10 to the power of 9. The hell is that?
I haven't the slightest idea.
I'm about to put it into my calculator. Alright, let's see. That's 8, 89, 87, 55, 17, 87, 36, 81, 764 times 10 to the power of 9. Oh, that's 10 squared. Okay. How do you put in 10 to the power of 9? Okay, let me try it on my phone. Quick save.
It'd just be 10 to the ninth power, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Let's see. Where's my calculator? There it is.
Ever feel the tiniest bit hurt that the institute
Alright, shut up, Gage. Damn it, I gotta hear him talk.
hasn't tried to replace you with
89,
come
87,
on.
55,
I'm worth
17,
replacing.
87, 36, 81, 17, 64. No, wait, no, shit.
Looks like 1 billion.
Is it? Hold on. I'm trying to do it
That's what it looks
myself.
like to me. There's 9 zeros and 1.
$36, 81, 764. Oh, I can't even put that many in my phone. What if I rotate it? No. My phone won't go.
Oh, it's 1 trillion.
It's 1 trillion?
That's what it looks like here.
No.
10
Okay.
to the 9th power is 1 trillion.
So, it's all those numbers times a trillion. Whatever
More or
that
less,
answer
yeah.
is. What? I hate that I found more Tesla science magazines over like guns and bullets, because I don't ever use really any energy weapons. I prefer ballistic. And whenever I do like a ballistics run, or not a ballistics run, an energy
I've never
weapons
played
run.
Fallout.
Huh? Oh, you've never played?
Never played Fallout.
Huh.
No.
One way or another, still useful after all this time.
You could shit.
Huh?
Oh. It was the wrong grenade anyway. I just wasted one of my pulse grenades. But no, what I was saying was every time I use like energy weapons, I never find enough ammo. Ever. I always find an ungodly amount of ballistic ammo. And the exact opposite happens whenever I use only ballistic weapons. And when I do, I use whatever weapon I find. It flips between like giving me good ammo and no ammo.
Yeah. Nah, see, I just, like I said, I've never played Fallout.
It's fun,
I hate getting wet.
but I mean, other than
Is someone present?
I would say other than like Fallout New Vegas, 4 is pretty much the only one worth playing. 3's okay,
Scanners must be malfunctioning.
but I don't really care for 3. Its storyline ends too quickly.
Yeah.
Seems to me if you're worried about someone being a synth,
Nope,
shoot. Problem solved.
I don't know. I just felt like I would never really get into Fallout, so I never gave it a shot. But I probably should have instead of just looking.
Well,
No.
it's not for everybody. I mean, it's Skyrim with guns.
I am detecting
Yeah, and that's.
activity.
I think that's one of the issues I had with it. Like,
It's just a
I
game
was
with a
looking
different
at getting
skin.
it. Yeah, I was looking at getting it, and then I just decided
Sensors
not to
indicating
because of
concealed
that
organic
situation.
life form. I was in error. No enemy detected.
But like when I stream, I'll stream Soul Calibur, Dead by Daylight, all sorts of weird games,
Yeah.
and it's just to keep a rotation on.
Well, I've been streaming a lot of Fall. I stream whatever I feel like I feel like playing, and that jumps between Fallout and Deep Rock, things like that. Things I enjoy over what's most popular.
The sensitivity of my sensors
Yeah.
clearly needs adjustment.
See, and that's kind of what I did too. Like, because Soul Calibur, it's one of those that doesn't get many views, or not many views, but many viewers.
Yeah.
But at the same time, when I stream Soul Calibur, I get more people popping into my stream than I do when I'm playing Dead by Daylight.
Yeah.
And it's like it really just depends on the community.
Nice.
And how well you're entertaining your audience at that point, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I try to keep talking and see what what my viewers doing. Hey, I got 2 viewers now. I know one of them's Bug, and they like to talk every now and again, but they're busy with work. They do they're a security guard or something like that.
Combat initiated.
The fuck? Gage, where did you get into a fight at?
And yes, I did open your stream, so I am on your stream.
Oh, you're on it.
Yeah. But yeah, I just feel like I don't know, there's a lot I have to learn when it comes to streaming.
Oh, I mean, there's plenty I have to learn too. It's just I'm taking it step by step, doing what the fuck I want.
See,
Hey,
I
man,
had,
take
I
the
had a couple
tablespoon.
of people helping me.
Oh yeah, I have Bug. Like they like to help.
Oh yeah. It's always cool to have like a community
Heads up.
who's like centered around helping people. Because I've seen really toxic communities too.
Oh yeah, I understand that. I know they're out there, but I try to just keep it as me. I'm not gonna change much at all ever. Like the most I'll change is this for that.
See, a lot of people are saying that I should link my channel to like Facebook or something, but I feel like I can't do that.
I have never wanted to be on Facebook. Like the only reason I wanted to be on Facebook when I was younger was because it was back when those games would give you the option to play with your friends,
Up to me.
but you had to have Facebook connected or whatever.
Boss.
And then by the time I was 16, those games were pretty much out of style, or I just didn't care for them anymore.
Mute and dead.
Yeah. So I just like, well, now I have it, and I don't do anything with it. Oh, no, I didn't mean to go to Commonwealth. Shit. But there was nothing I could do with it, nothing I really cared for. Just kind of there.
Yeah. And see, I've got a Twitter, I've got a Facebook, but I don't have my Facebook linked to my Twitch.
Yeah.
But I do have my, Twitch link. And that's just so, I could just post it up now and then, hey, doing this. And the biggest issue I have, though, is I'm just really, if I don't have somebody in the party chat to talk to, I'm just really fucking quiet.
Yeah, I do that a lot. Like, I get hyper-focused. So the thing is, I love the music in Fallout, I do. I truly love it. It's just I can't use it in Twitch because I'll get DMCA'd or it'll get muted or whatever. And they don't mute just the music; they mute the entire audio. So it's like you could be talking about something really important, and there just happens to be faintly 2 rooms over where you can barely even hear it. Some music like bumping, and it's like, well, oh, we're sorry, you had this song playing in the background, and it kind of sounded like this song was not even in the game or relatively near it. I mean, some dude got DMCA'd for a blender, and it sounded like a Skrillex song.
Yes.
So, you know.
What?
Yeah, some dude did it, like, was doing like a cooking show on Twitch or something like that. And he got DMCA'd, and he repealed it. And they're like, it was this, and he showed them the clip that he had saved of a blender. There was no music, nothing else, just a blender. And he got really pissy about it, and they said they were sorry, and they'll try to change it. They haven't changed it. They haven't. They made it worse, actually. Now, even, like, singing a song that's, like, unless you change the lyrics yourself, like, something, living this, that, or the other, you know, just, like, joking around because it fits the scene that you're in, and you're just joking, and you could get DMCA'd out the ass.
And see, I have to kind of watch the people I stream with as well, because one in particular I've had to yell at twice for saying the N-word on stream.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, can't do that. Can't do that.
I'm aborting Meyer Alert babies.
Like, and you know me, like, I've got my, you know, my memes and whatnot, and I'm generally a pretty laid back person.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I know you, and you know me. It's no big, it's like,
yeah.
The thing is, though, the thing I don't like is that everybody hates the word. Everybody hates it. But if anybody lets somebody that's not black, like if anybody uses it that's not black, will get reconciled, strung up by their toenails, all that. But if a black guy says it on stream when the rules clearly say no one's allowed to say it and nothing happens, it seems unfair. I'm not saying I should be allowed to say the N-word. I'm saying no one should be allowed to. It's a terrible word that's awful and degrading. It's just that, like, oh, well, I'm black, I can get away with it. No.
Yeah.
No, you fucking can't.
But that also goes to the music situation too, because like I panic about like, because I started playing Final Fantasy VII remake.
Yeah.
And I did a 6-hour stream the other day of it. And at the beginning of the stream, because I was so paranoid about the music, I turned it down really quiet so that it couldn't be heard on stream, but I could still hear it.
Yeah. It wasn't that quiet, was it?
And it's just like, no. Oh, no. It gets loud at points. Like, damn. And then you also have to worry about, like, if you're playing a game where a character sings on occasion.
Yeah.
And they happen to sing one of those fucking songs.
Well, that's like, well, then you can argue that it shouldn't have been muted because it's part of the game. That's the loophole that you actually can get away with.
Well, see, the other thing is I feel like since I'm not a very big streamer, they're not going to tag me for so much shit.
You say that? Oh, there was a safe control. I didn't even need to do that. I'll just lock it back.
But, so, I played, God of War.
Yeah. A game that probably shouldn't be streamed.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I'm not wrong.
But it was the newest one, so it's not as bad as the other ones.
Yeah, the other ones that were perfectly. The joke me and my friend have is that his mom didn't know that there was violent scenes of sexual intercourse, and
Yeah.
well, one day after he had turned 18, he was playing through it again, and she walked in right when he was supposed to, be, I guess it was hepatitis or
Do the
something.
quick time event.
Yeah, the quick time events and the, well, the very R-rated God of War. And she's like, oh my god, I bought you this when you were like 14. And he turned to her and said, yep.
Thanks, Mom.
And I didn't ever turn on the safety function.
There's a safety function?
Yeah, there's a stream safe version.
Welcome back,
Cool.
Gopher, by the way.
Okay. First, I
Hello.
want to say I'm sorry, Dad.
But yeah,
I
that's
knew I was onto something big
so.
and thought
Well, like I was
would
saying
do
though,
with
I
pain
started
if I found it.
streaming
I had no idea that
God
the
of War
Institute would be after
like
any of this.
shortly after it came out,
And now the
Yeah.
whole town is in trouble.
and
I know you told me not to worry, but I just know that the town is going to vote to throw us out, or worse. I wasn't lying when I said I didn't have the data, despite what Mr. Owens and his cronies think. That's why I have to go back in. I know the key is in there. I just need to put the pieces together. It's something with that professor. If I can find
so
it, maybe
shortly
I can
after the game
Institute
came
what they
out,
want,
I
and they'll
decided,
just
you know what,
leave us alone.
I'll try to stream it and see if I can pick this up. Not even fucking 10 minutes into the stream, I checked to see how things were going, and whole stream had been shut down because the music at the beginning.
Damn.
And it wasn't just Twitch that had shut the stream down though.
You got
It was
DMCA.
also YouTube. Yeah. Because I was streaming to excuse me. I was streaming to both YouTube and Twitch. And they both shut the entire stream down. Like it was in sync from what I could tell. Both time stamped at the same time for the stream just ending. I was like, well, that's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
But
See, that's the
what
thing
can you
I
do?
hate. Like, I mean, I understand that the laws for copyright were written before the internet, and people didn't think, well, I mean, there's no way for them to not, like, pirate it without us knowing. Then the internet came out, and everybody thought it wasn't going to be huge. Then, well, we're here today. But the thing is, I think they should be rewritten in a way that, well, mainly for Twitch. The guy who owns Twitch, Jeff Bezos, or used to own it, I guess, or I guess he still does. They make enough money that they could afford to have, like, every time a song is played, they could pay off a certain amount, or they get a certain amount of the yearly, the annual income or whatever. Because they make a lot. There's easily enough that they could cut a deal and people could stream music and bump and be fun and have life without worry, but they won't.
Here's the other thing. I've seen some streamers who have music just fucking absolutely blasting.
Yeah.
To the point where you can barely hear the streamer over the music. And yet they don't get hit for that shit.
Yeah, because
And
they
it's like,
have the
how do you
music
get away with
creator
this?
tag up.
I don't know. I just like, because there was one streamer I popped in on, and he was playing the song "Helena" by My Chemical Romance, But I was like, well, how the fuck does he have this going and he's not getting hit for it?
Some people don't report it, and some people are dicks. Is that an eyeball? No, it's baseball.
You sure?
Well, that's the
you wanna
thing.
bother
Through
with
that whole God of War stream, I didn't even get a fucking
Notification?
viewer.
Oh, viewer.
Huh?
I thought you meant you didn't get any
Yeah, I didn't have
DMCA
any viewers. I didn't. Well,
notification.
I didn't get the notification for it either. It was just it popped across my screen, and that was that.
Yep.
That the stream was shut down due to copyrighted music being played. And that's all it was. But the stream was going for an additional 2 hours
Before that happened?
because, well, before I figured out that I had to manually stop the stream.
It's not bad enough that the Institute had to go and make robots do their
Because
dirty work. They went one
I don't know
step
what the
further
fuck
and made
was
them
going
look
on.
human.
Like I said, I checked it 10 minutes in to make sure everything was running smooth, and that's what was on my screen. But I didn't realize the stream was still going for both YouTube and Twitch. But there was just no audio coming through. It was just a black
Oh, I
screen.
did pick up something.
It was just a black screen with the stream has been ended due to copyrighted music being played.
2 hours later.
The timestamp was still going. Yeah. And so I don't know if my audio was coming through about me raging about the shit. Because I went on a fucking rave about it for like a good 30 minutes. And I mean, because at that point it's like, why wouldn't they give you some kind of notification or something?
Yeah. Damn, file corruption. There's gotta be something here.
Why wouldn't it just automatically end the stream? You know what I mean? Like, at that point, you've got to understand. Hey,
Like, end the damn stream and tell us that we've ended.
Yeah. Instead of saying it ended the stream on screen and then keeping said stream up for an additional 2 fucking hours. But I was able to manually stop both streams and fucking delete the videos.
Oh, yeah, I was doing that.
But I also stopped streaming to YouTube because
YouTube's a pain in the ass regardless.
Yeah. Oh god, Twitch is bad enough. I don't want to fucking deal with YouTube shit. Like, it's difficult streaming to Twitch now, and while on top of that having to go through YouTube's bullshit.
They conflict if you if you look at it. Like, things you can get away with on Twitch, you can't get away with on YouTube.
Yep. Well, here's the other thing. Is YouTube's deal is now, like, part of their algorithm, is if somebody, like, say a troll goes into your...
Yeah, they don't check it. They just delete it.
They just... Well, it's not just that. The algorithm demonetizes the video. And it, like, just fucks up the entire thing. I don't know if you know who this YouTuber is, but he's called The Do.
Yeah, I know him. I love him.
Okay, yeah, you and I have talked about The Dude together.
Yeah.
What?
Now
I'm
he
like
plays
fading in and out.
Like, mentally or electronically?
Mentally. I am.
Go to sleep.
It's been
man,
only
take a
2
nap.
days. I can go one more.
No, go to fucking sleep.
But yeah, The Do, and I understand he plays a lot
Guitar.
of music.
Yep.
But at the same time, even the videos that he didn't have music in got copyright striked and demonetized.
Mine are getting copyright
Because
striked
of
for
trolls.
bullshit reasons, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I ain't making money off this shit.
What, for YouTube?
Yeah, I'm just uploading my stream, like, logs. That's all. I honestly do not...
Oh.
I honestly don't care.
And see, the whole fucking new algorithm for YouTube is just bullshit. It's absolute fucking bullshit.
Oh yeah, plenty of big
Because-
YouTubers have pointed it out. They won't change it, though.
Well, it's to the point where, like, they just don't care. Because now they go through Patreon or Twitch, you know, shit like that.
Yeah. YouTube's gonna lose most of its bases soon anyway. Again. I mean...
Well, a lot of bigger YouTubers have started moving over to Twitch.
Twitch, caffeine, stuff like that. I mean, they still upload because, you know, they're fans that can't like get
Yep.
Twitch or something because their internet's not strong enough to
And
handle
see,
streams.
So that's something I've noticed. Markiplier, Lord Minion 777, and MyStream quite a bit lately.
Yeah, they
is
pretty much stream.
They'll stream to Twitch and then they'll break it up into parts and post it to YouTube.
Yeah, I like them doing that. That's not that bad. That's what I want to do, but I just don't have an editor or time. So I just throw the whole damn thing on there.
See, the thing that blows me away is I popped into one of Markiplier's streams the other day.
Yeah.
And there is an absolute fucking reason he does not respond to his chat.
It's toxic, or
It's like
And
stupid
it's because
fast.
that, and it's stupid fast.
It's like not gonna say that. It's redundantly fast.
I don't give a fuck if you say
it's-
retard.
Everything's got its use.
And neither do they.
it's just
No, I'm trying to cut down on it.
well, it's not just that. Well, the biggest thing is he's got 15,000 fucking viewers on average when he streams,
That's true.
The chat, it just goes
Oh, hey,
super
Clem.
fast.
and
Hi,
that
Clem.
is fucking insane.
Gopher says hi. I'm not sure if they can
You know
hear
our
you all
voices
very
are-
well.
Our voices are going through on stream.
Oh, they are? Okay, I'm just not sure how well
Yeah.
they can hear you sometimes.
Oh, they do have Blood Sea on here.
But yeah, it's Markiplier's chat is just so fucking insanely.
You say something, and 1,500 people has also said something at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's fucking insane. You've got 15,000 people talking on your chat at once. Slow mode ain't doing shit for that.
God, no.
And that's another reason that Wade gets so upset, because people from Mark's stream will go over to his stream and say, "Hey, tell Mark and Bob I said hi." You know,
Their
That's
robots
fucking
may be
disrespectful.
Shit, but instant
Yeah.
tech sure is fun to play with.
They're just honestly disrespectful. Don't pay attention, or if I'm watching Mark, I'm watching it to watch Mark. I'm not chatting or anything.
Yeah. And see, because instead of sitting in Mark's stream, I went to Wade's stream that only had like 236 viewers.
Yeah.
Because they were a lot more chill. They weren't spamming his chat. And it was like, this is nice. This is calm.
Yeah, it's rude as all hell to go to somebody else's
But
stream just
Mark's
because
only got
to promote someone else's stream.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
They
And
successfully defended
Mark's only
themselves.
got five or 10 moderators.
You've missed nothing, Clem, trust me. We've just been running around this area, reading shit and taking junk and talking shit to each other. Or shooting the shit anyway.
But yeah, Mark has 5 to 10 moderators for 15,000 viewers at once.
Some shit gets in there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Some really not okay shit.
And because I don't care how good your moderator bot is, it's not going to keep up with 15,000 people.
No.
It basically cannot.
And it's just like, that's fucking insane to me that you would. And I even tried to slowly go through his chat. Dude, it would take me a week to go through just one stream.
Pretty much, yeah.
On average, a stream would be about 5 hours, yeah?
Yeah.
So 1,500 people a minute.
Not even a minute, like. Because I see the same name like 5 or 6 times within 30 seconds.
They
If he
spam
actually
it.
took the time and enabled slow mode, it'd be about once every minute.
That's good, Clown. I hope you had fun at D&D. I just got off of D&D with Gray. We did the sad shits.
I'm just existing.
Yeah, Gopher's just vibing with us.
I'm eating
Terrified
chicken
of an
Alfredo.
electric motor.
There's nothing here. What the fuck was I supposed to find at University Point?
Bobblehead. I think.
No, I've gotten all but 2 bobbleheads, and the only 2 left are in Vault 95 and the Gunner Plaza. Which aren't far from here, but I just don't feel like bothering with them. Because they're both Gunner strongholds.
Oh, how is Monster Hunter Rise?
I don't know where Bug went.
I just got an ad on the site I'm using. The TikTok of sex. What?
I know that ad. I know it
It's
all.
this little tiny pop-up in the corner of my screen, and that's all it says.
We're live on stream here.
Why is it when you open up the anime sites that give you ads like increase your sex drive or this game is so good, and it's just like I just want to watch my shows in peace. Leave me alone.
They know. They know why you're there. They know you're alone.
But I'm not alone.
They don't know that. They assume that, actually.
Just said that.
Yeah, guess what? They don't know everything.
How? They can see me through my laptop camera.
Oh, one of my favorite things I've seen so far is putting a sticky note over your Apple computer, whatever camera.
Can damage it.
Can damage it. Haha, nice try, Fed boy. You're not gonna get me with that one.
It is actually serious about it because that can crack the screen because there's not supposed to be anything there.
I don't give a fuck.
And people have a habit of slamming things shut, so anything is actually adding pressure to the glass. So if you're gonna do it, use thin painter's tape or something like that.
Either way. Fuck them.
Anywho, I am back to watching my shows. I just dropped in. I'll be dropping in.
Oh god damn it, Gray, you got her started.
What?
You got her started on Monster Hunter. She's gonna ask me to try and buy it. She's gonna try and convince me to buy it again.
If you want, I
Sure,
can
it's a
link
good game.
our accounts as a family, and you can download it from my Steam because I have it.
That works?
Monster Hunter is a good game. It's just after a while it gets very.
You've never heard of family sharing?
No. I didn't know that was a thing. We could have done that a long time ago with, like, Deep Rock.
Well, it's a pain in the ass. Plus, while you're using my Steam library, if I use it, it kicks you off.
Oh. Well then, no, I'll just get it myself and...
Well, if you're telling
When
me
the
you're gonna
fuck did
play
that
Monster
Deathclaw
Hunter,
get there?
well, that's the
No.
most Fallout phrase I've heard in a while.
Well, I'm just like,
When
I see a ton of dead bodies that I investigated probably 20 minutes ago. Well, yeah, probably about 20 minutes ago. There was no Deathclaw there. Now there's a Deathclaw there.
He got there about 19 minutes ago.
He's dead now.
By the way, Gray, what the hell is your profile picture?
You know that brushing your teeth while listening to metal?
Oh,
He's the end picture of
I
that.
didn't know that, but I get that.
Yeah, it's the last slide from that one.
It's just toothpaste everywhere. Hello,
Mine's
Savage
a Sonic
Deathclaw.
monkey
Thank you for
drinking
your
whiskey.
meat and, well, it was drunk. Apparently, this Deathclaw was an alcoholic. And the Dead Raider over here. Thank you for your ammo. Huh. Let's see. We have to go to the other side of the fucking map now. The straight line? No.
It's not Fall Guys. I don't want to fucking moderate your channel if you're playing Fall Guys. Come on. Fall Guys is such a fucking.
It was interesting for the first week. And it just got repetitive.
A streamer that I am a moderator for is gonna be playing Fall Guys with his chat.
Yeah.
So, and whenever he plays Fall Guys, it gets real toxic and salty. So I don't like doing that because that's when the ban hammer has to come out. And yeah.
Switching to a shotgun. There can't have only... No, there's not. Okay. I love hitting, I love hitting the gunners most because they give me the most ammo.
I'm gonna trust you know what you're doing.
Like, every time. Like, I've never had to worry about ammo or really anything when it comes to gunners. Is that a... Yeah, I know this place.
Launching out again.
I'll deal with them. I don't know why. I guess it's just because they pack the most shit. They only usually come in teams of 2. Rarely have any bots with them because they think their bots are non-expendable. While my least favorite of Raider groups, the Dust Devils, or the Rust Devils, whatever the fuck they're called, constantly raid my home. Like, all the goddamn time. Because I have like 2 bots there that are doing farm work. Or running a... Well, one's running a stand because it won't leave my house and I want to kill it. But I can't kill it because it's an NPC. It's immortal pain. To have a condescending robot. Just constantly bitch about its body.
Said he wants you to play Super Monkey Ball 2.
To what? I'm not watching my chat.
Bug said he wants you to play Super Monkey Ball 2.
Oh, I would totally play Super Monkey Ball again. I loved Super Monkey Ball and like the Game Boy.
It's a really fun game.
It's so simple and stupid, but I loved it as a kid. Something I really want to stream is Mario Kart. But I don't have enough friends with a Switch that could play it.
I think it would be funny as hell to play Super Monkey Ball while getting drunk.
Good lord, I wouldn't know if it would make you better or worse at it. Oh, hey, it's a Yagway.
I do not have a
We
PC.
ran them off.
Otherwise, I would.
I know there's a lot of games or missions in that says, but you think I give a fuck? Or do you think my alcoholic brain would give a fuck? No. Hold on. Let me go investigate this real quick. Okay, nothing to worry about. Just my grandpa talking in his sleep very loudly.
Nice.
Yes, Rocky. What is it, bud? Go back and lay down. It's okay. Nothing to worry about. Right, I was using controller, not mouse.
But yeah. The whole fucking situation is just
What situation are you talking about?
all of it.
Well, I don't know what I came back to. Is the problem?
I don't know what we were talking about before you left.
Me bullshitting about Monkey Ball and drugs and alcohol.
Oh yeah. I really think Monkey Ball.
Just get completely crossfaded and play the game.
Yes, I think it would be one of those types of games that would just get better the drunker you are.
Probably, but I don't have enough alcohol for that. I'd have to get me some more proper number 12, or I'd have to get what we had on my birthday. And I don't remember all that we had. I know we had a lot of Red Zap, Angry Orchard. I know we had a lot of that because I drank quite a few of those. I think I had 3 6-packs, and either way, it would still have to wait until I have my own place, because I'm not getting pissed, just completely pissed here at my grandparents. It wouldn't be good for them. It wouldn't be good for me. And I probably wouldn't play it alone because I don't like drinking alone. I'm a social drinker. I could go, like, if I wanted to get drunk because of some bullshit, I'd probably go to, like, a bar. Because there's plenty of people there. The bartender always listens to your story, and the longer he listens, the more you tip him, apparently. So, I don't know, I'd probably become good friends with whoever the bartender was.
See, here's the thing. When I was a bartender, I didn't listen to anything.
You didn't?
I would just serve drinks and
nod.
I would act like I was listening. But 3 sentences in, depending on what the topic was about, I'd just tune them out. And I'd throw a yeah, or a dude that sucks, fucking, shit like that. And I get like $20, $30 tips.
Try, asshole.
Come back here.
Half the time, bartenders really don't listen to you. They just tune you out and they say whatever your face. But that's also why I'm not a social drinker. I have a real hard time drinking with other people.
I'm just used to getting drunk with people.
See,
I mean, I'll drink alone. I'm technically drinking alone right now, but because I have somebody to talk to, I can, keep focused.
You can tolerate it.
Yeah. But when I'm alone and I have no one to talk to and I'm just sitting here playing games, I feel like shit. Like, completely under the weather shitty. What the fuck is this quest leading me to?
It's weird for me because, like, I'll drink when playing D&D with everybody or something like that.
Yeah.
But I gotta moderate it because...
You don't want to pass out like last time.
Yeah. And the type of stuff I drink is really fucking strong. So, I gotta be careful. And I was drinking with my sister and Elaine the other night. They were having martinis, and I was having my watermelon Mountain Dew mix.
Yeah.
I was down before they had their first martini.
You were shit-faced that fast? Damn.
No, I slammed 4 drinks before they got their first one even done being made. So people get mad at me because I'll drink an entire bottle in a night and still be able to walk straight.
I did that once at my buddy's bachelor party. I'd never met his friend Cornbread before. I'd heard a lot about him, and apparently, though I really don't remember it, and neither does he, we got into an argument that my friend's dad had to break up, because it was probably going to go to us throwing hands, but neither of us remember that, and now we're good buddies, and we don't care. But the first night I met him, I had never been a heavy drinker or cared to drink that much. It was just more like, oh, beer here, beer there. No big deal. But, so I finished an entire bottle of whiskey by myself, straight, no mix. And, well, one, my friend's dad was impressed because he knew I wasn't a heavy drinker. And I never, just straight pounded him back left and right. I also had, what was it? Jack Daniels Black, Jose Cuervo Gold, Jose Cuervo, some tequila, vodka, something else that was Jim Beam related, Apple Crown, full bottle just to myself. And then...
See, people don't like to drink with me when I drink.
Why was there an explosion?
I get chewed out when I drink.
Why?
Because it's like, oh, what? You need to slow down. You're drinking too fast. Or you're gonna get sick. Kind of fucking point. Like, I'm trying to forget shit. Come on now.
I'm here to get drunk and forget I got drunk last night. Why is shit exploding?
But no, I basically just, when I drink, I drink.
You drink to forget. I drink because I'm thirsty.
Yeah, more or less. But it's just, people fucking hate that about me. Because I drink so much so fast, and then when I do get drunk, it's like, oh, you can't hold your liquor. My dude, I'm not sipping on beer, I'm
pounding whiskey bottles.
Whiskey. Yeah.
Did you say bottles? Yeah, I meant like the 4 I finished before I got here.
And see, that's... My uncle doesn't even like to drink with me because I drink like that.
You outdrink him, and he can't afford his liquor cabinet?
Yeah. And it's just like...
Oh, there they are.
If you don't want me to drink like a fucking fish, don't invite me over for drinks.
If you don't want to hang, then don't call me over. But, as I was saying, though, he never met me, and he asked James if I could hang, and he said, I don't think he can hang like, we hang, get fucking plastered. The last thing I remember about being, well, while I was sober, I guess, was him and my buddy throwing their boots at each other across the floor, unable to stand, and one of them fell off the porch, like, head first, full front flip, after something.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, I lost it for a second.
Ah.
I had to reset my Discord.
If you heard me on stream, then...
I have to have the media audio muted.
Oh.
Because otherwise it's like a weird echo.
Yeah.
Oh. But I could tell you talking on the screen because I could hear a little bit.
Die, fucking ferals!
But no, it's...
What can I toss away here?
I fucking hate being invited to drink and told to slow down.
I mean, I could understand taking it slow. Enjoy the night. Don't need a metal bucket.
The only time I'll
But...
drink slow is if I'm at a concert. Because I'm not going to waste $80 on a concert ticket.
Yeah.
to not remember the concert the next day. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know what you mean. It's just like I don't know how to put it. Just yeah, no, I have no idea how to put it right now.
Basically, it's just one of those situations where I probably drink too fast for a lot of people, and but it also takes a lot for me to get drunk. Like I gotta go through at least 3/4 of the fucking bottle before I start to feel buzzed. So and that's why I got real dirty looks from my sister the other night because I basically finished this entire bottle of fucking 99 watermelons. There's enough for like maybe 2 drinks left. And
Jesus, this is a whole town of ferals. I don't have enough space for all of you fucks.
Take we're in for a I see you. I call dibs on whatever we find on them.
Plastic fork. There's another one over there, but I'm not gonna bother with him. I'm gonna get out of here. Diamond City. Yeah. But
good?
yeah, it just went down wrong.
I want to be left alone.
Got 2 more left, and they're both in a can. The thing I like about it.
So what did you think?
What?
What's that?
I said the thing I like about the cans in that they serve, where it's like 2 servings of whatever drink. Just like, alright, it doesn't make a shit of difference to me.
Yeah. But no, so what did you think of that fucking moment with Dalaran and Greg?
Oh, I thought it was great. Like, it felt like it was. I lacked the requirements to.
You like the requirements?
It says I lacked the requirements: steel 10, aluminum 6, and circuitry 2. And yet I have all of that. Whatever.
Nice.
Or maybe it's counting down from the stuff I've already removed.
We sell everything.
I don't know.
I'll take a look, sure.
The highest quality available.
Yeah, I feel like that was a good kind of
I think it was great. Like, it felt like it was a moment that was needed. Like, I know you weren't able to be there at that session where it happened, but in character, it made sense. Like, hey, why weren't you at the fight? Like, that's what I like. I mean, that's what he was going for.
yeah.
Like, you were here, why weren't you at the fight? And you were passed out drunk from the previous night. There was no way you could have known. And it was just,
Right.
other personal stuff too. But I mean, that you couldn't be there. It's just,
Well, that's why I wasn't at the game.
Well, yeah.
But that's
But it
also
felt like
why
it
I
felt like a good
appreciate
character moment.
But
Or I
and
think it was a
that's
good
why I
character
said the thing tonight too. Because if there's a fight, Gray's not gonna miss it. Like
Yeah, I understand that about his
he thrives
character.
on the battle. And and that's why I felt like shit when I popped in at the end of the stream or the end of the session. Because I had a bad feeling about that night. I did. and it would not go away. So I
Yeah.
was like, fuck it, I'm gonna pop in. I'm gonna see how things are going. If there's a fight, oh, okay.
Ha.
Fight
No.
just ended.
Wasn't just a fight. It was death.
And see that hurt like that.
Oh no, that's the
I was
first
like,
time I've
fuck, I
ever
knew I should have
experienced a
came in
player
earlier.
death. It was the first time I ever experienced a player death. Because the first time I ever played D&D, I was a barbarian, and we didn't get very far. We got to like our 5th session, and then our DM had to move away. And I mean, I fell out of D&D. I never really got back into it. And then senior year, I ran into the Unexpectables. They were already on. At the time I found them, they were like on episode 5 or 10. And when I finally watched it, they were on episode 20. I was like, I'll give it a second chance, because I found the first episode kind of boring at first. And I said, I have nothing better to watch. I have nothing to do. I'm done with all of my classes. I'm going to pass. I'm going to graduate. I don't really give a fuck anymore. So I did it.
And see,
It was all good.
like my introduction to D&D was really bad.
What'd you
Like,
get?
I was playing a barbarian as well, and it the DM was just horrible, like a absolutely horrible DM.
Yeah?
In the sense that he would, I don't want to say it on stream, but he did that type of stuff to female players. Like, it was a very.
What do you mean?
If somebody was playing a female character,
Oh,
and
he would make
especially
it.
if said somebody, yes, he
Oh.
would make it very, very awkward. And it was to the point where he, one of the players was playing a really young female
Oh, okay.
character.
Don't say no more. I get it.
Yeah, like it was. Hold on, I'll put it in. I'll message
DM me.
Dana.
Just DM to me.
Yeah.
Steel, aluminum, and circuitry.
You know what you're looking for? We have every conceivable good you could ever need is right here. If we don't have it,
Uh-huh. Let's see what you got.
excellent.
Sorry.
2 aluminum. Need 10 steel. Give me the most steel. Killing me in price. Well, that's 3, 6. 8. 9. 10. And we got the circuitry. We got the. Need more aluminum. Maybe I have enough. I don't know. I don't know. This shit's fucking whack. guess I didn't have any items with that stuff in it. I don't fucking know.
24-hour service. Only at Diamond City Surplus.
I better check my chat. My day was fine.
Not to talk to strangers.
My day was fine, Clem. I didn't do much.
Got something green for me, man? And by green, I mean mutated and glowing.
Found the plant. Here you go.
All right. Here's your payment, plus some samples from the pharmacy. Don't take them all at once now. Moderation.
I can take all I
Everyone
want.
in this city's always jumping at shadows. Chill out is what I say.
The Institute?
Let's see. Where were we at in chat? Let's see. There we are. Psychedelics, play Monkey Ball 2. Ever meet my friend? His name is Cornbread. Yeah, his name is Cornbread. He's a cornbread fed boy. He's like me. Just big old farm lad. Yeah, that's pretty much it. How was y'all's day? Can I even be heard? Yeah, okay. My thing's coming through still. And welcome back, Bug. See you responding. Yeah, I would have left it. I would have. Yeah, no, I would have fought that DM for that shit. That's not. No, that. No. God,
It
no.
was like he was putting his
Fetishes into it.
yes,
Yeah.
that's how he was playing it, and it was horrible.
Yeah. I don't condone that, and I will beat a motherfucker over that.
Yeah. So and he played dumb, like he didn't understand why people didn't want to be in his campaign.
I can't understand why all these people are running away when I do terrible things.
And at level 1, he's got us having to make saves against DCs at like 25.
He doesn't. He never read the rule book, I
Like,
guess.
no.
Oh my
It's not.
god.
He wasn't just a shitty DM though either. He was also a shitty player.
I could
Like,
imagine. Like, there's being a bad DM because you don't know what you're doing, or you're just not doing it right. I mean, there's no wrong way to really do it,
well,
but I mean, if you're doing like level 1 PCs versus level or CR 20 something creatures, yeah, that's bad. They're not going to survive that. That's bad DMing, but it's not bad DMing. It's like you're a first time learner. Then there's that.
oh no.
Jesus.
His claim was that he had been DMing for 5 years.
No, he hadn't. No, he fucking
Yeah.
not hadn't.
But his characters, the characters he would play in a session, were just as bad as the way he DM. Like, if there was
I feel like you've
a
told
female
me
in
about
the
him
party,
before.
that's the type of stuff. Yep, his name was Ryan.
Yeah, you told me about them. I didn't know it was that bad. I know I knew about his player side. I didn't know about that side.
Yep, because he would do his player side.
I swear.
Basically, if there was a female in the party, it was constant. He would be trying to do stuff like that. And
I hope
he
y'all
would
cut
always
contact with
say,
him.
yeah, oh yeah. Like, he is banned from almost every. I believe he is banned from every server. But he would always pick a character that would have the ability to do some kind of
Here are my slippers after
mind
the shift.
altering thing
That's all
to be
I
able
ask.
to do stuff like that to female characters.
Park the car in the yard? How about I hammer you in the heart with a
So-
haymaker?
Like, he was really bad with it.
I can imagine. Like, I don't ever want to run into one of those players, and that's why I'm kind of afraid to run
Hey,
paid
Trey?
games.
up from Quincy? You sell any
Yeah.
ointment?
Well, and
Got me
that's
this itch.
another thing that I think is stupid. I don't
Why is that
think
down
you
here?
should have to pay to play in a game.
Well, I mean, I like the idea of I mean, what I'm saying is, if you're gonna take time to write a game along with a busy life, doing it for free is fun with friends. But if a ton of people that you don't really know, that you're not very close with, want you to take time out of your day to write a full game and this, that, and the other, and have all this work you have to do to be a DM, I would like compensation for it instead of just, especially if they start blowing you off. Because doing it for free, with my friends, I'm fine with, because we all understand each other. We all have, Fi's a mom. She can't always, be right then and there. My other friends work. I try to do, when I have breaks at work, write. I write at home. I stay up late. I get home at 11:30, midnight from work, and I stay up and write, or I stream to relax, just, do that. But I still have a game written nearly every week. If I have to write, and I was writing for 3 games and managing that. If somebody wanted me to run a game for free, and then half the players flaked on me, and I wasted my entire week in one of my other games that I was doing with my friends, had to suffer because of it, I'd be upset. And I would like some compensation for that. Especially if they want me to be like fucking Matt Mercer. Because I hate that that's warped people's minds. Why aren't you doing it like Matt? Why aren't you doing it like this? Why aren't you doing it like that? Didn't they do it this way on this show? That's their way of doing it. Do you want to pay me to buy tokens, get art, so I can have time to do this, and I don't have to worry about losing my job?
It's the Matt Mercer effect.
Yeah, that's the thing I hate.
He's even made videos stating that don't try to be like me.
Yeah, I know he has. He's a
DM
good guy.
To have fun. DM to do your own thing. You create the world. You make the moments happen.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons I have so much fucking respect for him. But at the same time, it's just, he paved the way, and now that's what people expect.
Yeah.
And
I understand all that. I do. But I mean, I would like, if I'm gonna be writing a game and people want it to be this way or that way with this number of fucking tokens and art, I want to get paid for it.
Yeah.
You're essentially comparing Harry Potter and Starship Troopers to two different authors. They're not going to be the same.
Exactly.
Yeah. And and that's and that's why, again, I have respect for him. I just
I like him as an actor. I like him as a voice actor, especially.
They ain't robots. They ain't
It's
people.
just when
Well, here's the
people
thing.
demand
if you're
that
going
you
into a
be
game,
him and you can't because you can't afford to have all of that and they don't understand that and then they get mad,
Great stuff. If you're interested.
I've
you
got a
know.
yeah,
few minutes to
and
browse.
Everything hand
then
tools.
there's also players who have that character effect. Like they try to make characters based off of
Shows they've
the Critical
watched.
Role characters. Yeah, and
Which is why
like
when I made
because I'm
my
playing,
Grim character, when I made Lynn, this was something I had been working on a while, making sure it wasn't something that had been done before.
Yeah.
well,
Uh,
see,
for why I don't want to join Five games because I'd have to go through that process again of having to start out with the character and then build upon it.
Yeah. I
see,
Because it
I
understand.
got some shit because of Gray.
took me years just because it was patchwork, but I could probably make another character as good as her in about a month.
Well, I mean, I've been
But yeah, see, I
since
got
I found the name Doug Phoenix and I just really liked that name. And then I asked you that one night to help me come up with something. And Gray, I mean, you're gonna hear it either way. I'm since Ken died, Selena, and well,
Been
because
together, friggin' whole. Ghouls and
uh Fi in my game wants to be a ranger over a fighter, and you already heard the story of why that happened and all that. It was
yeah,
just no communication. Um, since Selena's village is made up of mostly druids and rangers, I was talking to Fi the other night and said, "Hey, why don't we do this?" And like because it would lead into your story of how you became a ranger wizard. Because Cinder's already a wizard. We've all seen that. Not a very good one, but
right,
she's at it. And so she'll get ranger next. That's her character in my game.
right.
And Selena, and this is just some lore that's not really going to reach anybody else, and you'll probably forget or something. She had a husband. Well, she was betrothed to, I guess. And he was a dickbag. Like, that suave, I only like you, this, that, and the other, and then would move on to the next flame next. Well,
Okay,
they
Jason, I think you
actually.
were right.
Uh,
I think you were right. I need to sleep because I can't see my computer screen anymore. My vision's gone black.
yeah, go to bed. But
I should. I'm debating if I want to go get coffee.
please don't, because you can't see the computer screen in front of you.
My vision's back now. It was black for like 3 seconds.
Anyway.
I
So
I
the
have to
night they
go.
were supposed to be, well, I guess the night after, when you consummate,
Yeah,
um, they did, and then she left to do her druid things for the day, and came back, and he was gone, and she waited and waited, had a kid, waited, he never came back, so she went looking. She found him with somebody else, getting married, and she got mad. She never told him that he had a son. He had a son. Never did any of that, and basically raised him on her own. So what I'm thinking is, when Selena leaves to take Cinder back to her village, Doug shows up. That's not his real name. Doug Phoenix is not his official full name. It's the stage name he'll take
yeah,
because he's becoming a bard to find his dad. Yeah, I took that a little bit from Panic,
Right.
except I changed it from mom to dad. But
Well, see, here's the other thing. I kind of don't want Cinder to leave the party.
I would like her to leave the party because we seem to be a bunch of chuckle fucks who can't stay out of danger. I don't want her to die in it, and I really don't want Gray to be her influence.
Why not? Gray's a good influence.
No, he's not. He's an alcohol. He is the alcohol. He is the definition of stay away from this man. He has a van with alcohol.
No.
You're the no. What was that movie that came out recently where it was like the two brothers had to go find their dad or something to save him from a spell or whatever? You're the older brother.
I haven't the slightest clue.
I don't know what it's called. It's like something or something else. Magical or something like that.
Gray's not that bad. He's just it's more or less the way I play him because I'm very awkward and quiet and shy, whereas Gray's not. Gray's not that type of person. It's just I am.
Oh, it was Onward is what it was.
Onward?
Yeah.
No, see, like I said, Gray's not that type of individual.
No, I get that. It's just that
defensive and protective. It's just,
and we see where that's gotten us. Me and Delaron both, in character, were saying it's a bad idea to do what Ken was doing. Like, she'll learn by me beating her into it like a dragon. I get that. That's the character. He doesn't know any different. And he thinks, actually caring for a 6-year-old like Selena would is coddling and making her weak. No, it's called making sure she can see her 10th birthday. It's just...
again, like,
yeah.
Okay, Gray, at this kind of point, like, for me, playing Gray is difficult because I'm quiet, withdrawn, I'm very quiet during games. And it's because I don't like to speak out that much. And that gets me in to some situations that I don't know how to respond to.
Yeah.
But, like, Gray's a lot more level-headed than Keen in that sense. But he just happens to make some remarks that,
Yeah, I get it. But Selena has said it in her head that Cinder's going to be somewhere where she will be safe and still be able to learn and be surrounded by enough danger that it won't kill her.
I feel like Cinder won't really go for that.
I feel that too. I feel like she will try to go away, try to run away, all that. I feel that, I do. That's why Selena's going with her, so she's not alone. And Selena probably won't return for a while.
And that's why I was saying that in that character moment that Dalaran and I had. She's stubborn. She would have been on this ship regardless of whether I said something
or not. Yeah, I get that. But she's also a detriment to us. Because if we're trying to protect her, we're burning our spell slots and our health pool to keep her safe, and she can't do very much. Like Ken did, and he burnt too many and died.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why in those cases you hand her off to the meat shield. The meat shield will do absolutely everything.
The meat shield's usually in the front. She would honestly be safer in the back with me.
But honestly, though, think of how many times Gray's been up against a situation where he
Chemhead's
shouldn't have
all
come
over.
out on top, but did. And it's because
None yet, but so did Keen. What you're
What do you
doing,
mean none
and
yet? Gray's been in a lot of shitty situations.
I get that. I do. I get that there's some level.
The biggest worry you have to have is if Gray is safeguarding Cinder and he's got her with him, is an AoE spell hitting him.
Exactly.
Because
We haven't gone
that's
against
the
anything that
biggest
has AoE yet.
well, that's the biggest issue I've had with Gray. Is my own party members end up doing more damage to me than the enemy.
That's why I'm afraid. I mean, I understand it's Fi's game and it was mostly Fi that did that, but I don't have any AoE damage spells really outside of like,
Your lightning blast one hit me a couple of times.
yeah, but I can control where that goes. I can't, it's not fireball or most of my AoEs are hold them in the ground or strike them with lightning. That's most of my AoE.
Yeah.
It's
But
the thing I'm worried about.
That's what I'm saying. Like that would be the only issue is if Gray's right up there in the front and somebody throws an AoE spell.
I may have been
Gray's going to take all of that
in
damage.
your case, I shall do so disdainfully.
And then some. Because
when you're ready to
if it's
there a problem?
The party member's turn, and then the enemy that he's next to live through the AoE spell, Gray's also going to get attacked by that enemy. So it's the AoE damage, and then the enemy is damaged. Like that's the biggest melting point for his HP.
Sure. Let's take a look.
And that's why I always choose to play a barbarian over a fighter, because I've got that fucking HP to burn. And not to mention, and I should have actually gone with the fucking path of the bear. I think is it the path of the?
It's the totem
bear.
It's the totem path.
Yeah. Because that would give me resistance to every damage type except psychic, and that would have been the best route for me to take with Gray, but I've just got a soft spot for the Berserker Barbarian.
Look, can you hear me out for a second, though? Just...
Yeah.
Like, from Selena's point of view, she's worried that another Ken situation will happen. Now, especially. Because, remember, Ken was all about, I'm a protector, no matter what, you can't stop me, and that's what led to the arena fight. Like, we were trying to protect Cinder, and I knew she would come on the boat either way. I knew it. We all knew it. Because it's Fi's game, she can make whatever happen. It's just that when, in character, she wanted Cinder to be safe. She has her own kid. She wants... She would want her own child to be safe. She kept the knowledge of her son's father secret because she didn't want him to end up like him. She didn't want him to become his father. So she kept him safe. She let him do whatever he wanted. But she did not want him to become that. A traveling world thing. But she had to leave because money reasons. She needed money for something else. And all this, that, and the other. It's just... When she saw Cinder being sad and tried to adopt her, she was trying to adopt her because... I really don't remember the reason why I had her want to adopt her. But Keen, when he started going on that spiel about how we're going to do this, that, and the other, that's not how you raise a child. And I felt bad that Keen had the character Keen got that experience of, living in the mud. And not in the fun way.
Yeah.
It was just,
But
And
see, that's where Gray and King kind of differ, though, because
you would protect her. I get that, and you would be, a lot kinder
it's not
about it.
just that. It's not just that. It's Gray sacrificed everything for his herd. And that's what a group of Goliaths is called. It's a herd.
Yeah.
Gray sacrificed everything for them by killing people. And then he took over the role and led the herd to a prosperous moment where he felt, okay, I can lead and continue doing this. Gray's situation is, if it gets to be one of those moments where he needs to decide whether they can win or not, and if it turns into a moment they can't win, he will do everything in his power to buy time for the rest of the party to escape. That's the kind of character Gray is.
Yeah.
And I know that would hurt Cinder in the long run, but that's what he's
good at. Yeah, I get that. Trust me, I get your point of view. I get what you're saying. But
I just feel like, if it comes to a situation like that with the rest of the party, if there's a moment that comes to that, and Gray does decide, you know what, I need to get them out of here and make sure this individual cannot pursue them. Gray will tell the party to run and take Cinder, and he will stay behind.
Yeah.
That's, because it's just one of those things. And currently, he's very, very suspicious of the captain. I didn't say it in game because there was a lot going on. But, Hemlock pointed out, the captain is a suspicious character at this point.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't help with the fight, and he doesn't really care about us at all, and we're trying to, help the business and all that. I really don't like any of the town. I really don't like that Jezebel lady. I don't. Me personally and Selena don't.
Right, and that's why, I'm foreseeing that there's going to be situations the party is going to have to run from, but to buy time, Gray will be the one to stay behind to try to make sure that everybody gets away, and if he can get away, he will. But if he can't, he will lay down.
That's another thing.
Nothing to see here.
Cinder's already gone through loss right now. She's just lost her dad that she just got. I don't want to put her through that situation again. And I get it. I understand your point of view. Trust me.
I would feel terrible. That's where I would feel like absolute trash.
Exactly.
But it's not just for Cinder at that point. It's for the rest of the party as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But if she's not in that situation in the first place, we have no chance of her, seeing loss or becoming the loss. Because the problem I have is, say we're running from a dragon. Not a high-level ancient red dragon or something, nothing like that. I mean, just a normal, name a dragon, and we're running from it, and we get into a tunnel or something. All it has to do is its fire breath. And we have to all dodge we have to do the dex save. Right? If any of us fail, or if one of us holding Cinder fails, you, me, Delaron, whoever, that could spell the end of Cinder and Delaron. And I understand, and this is the point I was trying to make to Ken back when we were, arguing. You can't always protect her. And I understand your character, like, well, I will. I'll do it. I'm going to do it. Ken tried, and he died. And I'm certain that in one of these sessions coming up soon, I'm going to have Selena bring it up to the party of her leaving to take her somewhere safe where she can learn magic, learn a new skill, and be safe, relatively. A lot safer than hanging out with us. Because eventually there are going to be people coming at us because we have money, us going to people that will hurt us, and us trying to fight stuff that's stronger than us. We can't protect a child and do that at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, the argument she'll make is Ken tried that and he paid with his life. I don't want to see Cinder sad anymore. I don't want to see her hurt. I don't want to lose my own life trying to protect Cinder. Not that she wouldn't put down her life for Cinder, but she does not want to make Cinder go through that again. She really, really doesn't.
See, and that's something I fully understand.
What the?
I just Ray's whole thing is letting people make their own choices, like, and he knows well and true that Cinder is stubborn. She's gonna fight the entire time.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a whole ordeal. I know it is.
And that's why he said the whole thing about she would make a great barbarian. However, that stubbornness sometimes becomes the barbarian's downfall.
Which is true. I mean? Yeah.
And it's not okay. The most common thing I have seen barbarians die from is because they're barbarians and they think they're invincible.
Yep.
And that's just an all around
general consensus.
Yep. They think they're invincible. Gray, however, is one of the barbarians that is smarter and is well aware that
I can die.
Yep, I can die, but if I do die, I'm going to die for the right reason.
You faded out really hard. I understood what you said, but you faded really, really hard.
Sorry. But yeah, it's basically, if I die, I'm going to die.
Standing.
But I am well aware of my mortality. Gray's full 100% aware of his mortality and his ability to be killed. He's just
stubborn about it.
No, I wouldn't say he's stubborn about it. He's not afraid of it. Like, for a barbarian of his stature, coming from the Goliath race and being a barbarian, dying in battle isn't all.
That's true.
It's a gift. And that's why I'm kind of taking the whole, the stoic thing about Keen's death. He's very...
Death happens. Celebrate it. Yeah. You basically recited the Space Wolf mantra. They literally, oh god, a great lore drop video happened on Baldur's Guide to Warhammer or something. Or I can't. I'll look it up again. It was so good. They read an excerpt from an upcoming book or a pre-release book, something like that. It was amazing. What's that? That's nothing.
But
Um,
and see,
oh, this is where I was going anyway.
but like the way Gray sees it is Keen died in battle. He died the most honorable death.
Yeah.
And even though he was close to him, it's, you know, I mean, Gray may not have stated being close to Keen, but he has that same battle love, and hence he knows that Keen might have been the only other one who could understand him in that
Welcome
sense.
to the Cambridge Polymer Labs. Employment opportunities await in the
hence
field
he's
of
taking it
scientific research.
almost
Shall we
as hard
begin
as
your
Cinder, but
application
not
now?
quite.
Sure.
You know,
Let's begin the interview.
because
Due to increased demands for staff in
it's
all
one of those
fields,
situations
we have
where I'm gonna have to
condensed the
figure out how
employment
Gray would grieve.
Probably with
Because
the same
down-
way. Like, if I could throw out a suggestion, in the Space Wolf thing I was talking about, there was a scene where the Wolf Priest, or the Wolf Priest, was sitting with a group of Primaris soldiers. They're the newer, bigger, whatever Space Marines. They're probably going to fall apart anyway. They were made by the Mechanicus, and you can't make new shit in Warhammer. You just can't. Shit falls apart, breaks, or explodes. No one cares. It's So they were talking about, why are y'all so relaxed and boisterous about this mission coming up? You're going to kill your brothers that had fallen. And they said, and the Wolf Priest replied, look at them. You see them as boisterous, loudmouth, killing machines. What he sees is his brothers honoring the dead, honoring their deeds, and being happy about, having a story to tell that means something that they'll be remembered for. And that's what that's what I think Gray would do, since you've described him to me. He's honor bound, and especially what you said during the thing, like, share a drink for him. That's what the Space Wolves do. Every year they gather around Bjorn the Fell-Handed. Or not every year, it's like every Remembrance Day or something of the day the Emperor fell. Since Bjorn is 10,000 years old. I mean, he's in a dreadnought. He's in a walking sarcophagus with guns. But he's the only one left in the entire Imperium that knows what it was like to walk with the Emperor. And he shares that story every time. And they're pretty much the only chapter that has a living member of the Imperium from 10,000 years ago.
And see, I talked to Fi about this because Matt did give me, he gave me a thing a long time ago, and I talked to Fi about potentially getting it back.
Yeah.
It was a small portable cask of a really, really strong alcohol that it costed Gray a lot to get a full portable cask of it. It costed him like 250 gold, and it was an alcohol that was so strong that basically one drink Gray wouldn't even have to make a cocktail. And it was something that he saved for special occasions, like an honor-bound death. And I talked with Fi about potentially getting that back. And she gave me the go-ahead on it, but it would have to be with somebody we encounter. So, I don't know who.
Or when.
She said, or when. But it's one of those things where once that cask does come back, if we still have Keen's body, the funeral procession is going to be Gray raising a toast with that said alcohol, if he gets it back in time. And I feel like Dalaran is gonna be the one who's gonna see that as the biggest insult.
The biggest what?
Insult?
Insult?
Yeah, I feel like Dalaran would see it more as an insult thing.
Yeah.
Because it's like, why would you drink something this strong for a friend's death? And it's because you don't want to just fucking knock a beer back for him. Like, come on. You want to drink something as strong as their heart was.
I was about to say that'd probably be worth a beer for Keen.
No, I feel like he would definitely be something along the lines of Blackport Rye.
Maybe.
Like, in Gray's eyes, he deserved of the strongest. Because he had heart, he had spunk, and that,
Yeah.
that's kind of why Gray is also taking a shining to Cinder. Because she's got heart, she's got spunk, but she's too stubborn for her own good.
And that would probably be a good reason to be on Selena's side in the argument that's probably going to come.
Well,
Because
but I've considered during this funeral procession thing, what I've considered was allowing a small thimble for Cinder as well.
No,
but
you're not giving the child alcohol.
No, it's to teach like you said, it's basically just to teach the mantra to, honor the fallen. And while they may be gone from the physical world, they live in our hearts and our minds and our memories. And, that's that. And until Gray gets confirmation of whether Fi is dead or not,
in the other
he's gonna
game.
keep searching. Yep. And it's one of those things like where, he doesn't know what has happened to most of the crew that he served with. So he drinks to honor those that he fought with. Because he doesn't
He's
know
bones
if
in the
they're dead or
ocean.
not.
He's being a bones in the ocean moment.
Bones in the ocean.
Yeah, it's a sea shanty. I can't sing it on stream, but I would suggest looking it up. It's pretty good.
Most sea shanties are they're safe to play on stream. Most sea shanties.
I don't know if this one is, though.
Because a lot of them have been around for hundreds of years, like the Wellerman.
Yeah, but somebody got copyright claimed for that because the band who played it.
Oh, that's right.
It's if you find like an original copy or you sing it yourself, then you're fine. But some of the band stuff.
Not just that, I forgot. With Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
What?
Assassin's Creed Black Flag. You remember that one?
Yeah, I love that one.
Yeah, when you're out to see like Randy Daniel,
yeah,
Spanish ladies.
Oh god, am I gonna have to? Those are some of my favorites though, especially Randy Dandio. Like that's like that was my jam.
Oh yeah.
I got my friends stuck on it. Like one night we went out to the mud races, and it just popped up in my playlist. He's like, "What the hell is this?" And I was like, "Just listen." And then he's like, and then we're on the way home, and we were singing it word for word. And then a couple days later, he texted me. He's like, "I hate you." And I was like, "Why? What's the name of that song we were listening to the other night?" It was like, "Here it is." I just threw it at him. It's like
Yeah.
he got stuck on it, and we met up in the parking lot one day, and it was just, you know.
Well, see, that's the other thing is like Gray.
Nice.
Vi has mentioned that we may potentially be going to this pirate island at some point.
Yeah, that's where we're
And
headed now.
my question for Fi is, how many of these motherfuckers does Gray know, and how many of them are scared?
Well, there's
'Cause he
going to
has
be
this
the question
reputation for a
of
reason.
how many are scared of Gray and how many are more scared of their new boss.
Well, it's going to be
And how many is Gray going to have to kill?
Well, it's the thing you really need to watch out for is how many is Gray afraid of.
That too.
That's,
Selena knows none of
if
them,
Gray
so
is-
she'll have no fear going in outside of Cinder popping up right when a fucking trap goes off and kills us all.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, if Gray is
Yeah.
is afraid of an individual, the rest of the party needs to be afraid of said individual. Like, because there's a reason Gray is afraid of a particular individual. Just like there would be a reason a said individual would be scared of Gray. You know, there's reasons. But Gray has a reputation for a reason. And it's because he does not take shit. Like,
I don't think I can
He will
upload
take
this
shit from-
stream because it's been mostly paused screen as we've been talking.
Accordingly. Question
Sorry.
1. Do you possess
No, it's fine.
previous experience with polymer synthesis?
Well, you could just have it as just chatting stream.
Yes.
Calculating test results. I am pleased to
But,
offer you the position
you know,
of researcher.
More of a podcast type
Expect a bright
situation.
future in polymer research. Would you like the orientation before
But,
beginning
like,
the work
Gray-
in the labs?
Sure.
Because, like I said, Gray is
Wonderful.
close to 8 feet tall. He's 600 pounds.
Yeah.
One of the shining moments from Midnight Maiden was when he cleared a deck by himself.
Huh.
Like, that was a shining moment for him.
Please find an open seat, and we will begin the
What?
presentation.
And I think what Matt and Fi both don't take into account is it's a barbarian.
Please find an open
A
seat, and we will begin the
berserker
presentation.
barbarian,
The
nonetheless.
genesis
They
of
need to
Cambridge-
scale the enemies up a bit.
Yeah.
Because, like, and I would say the level 14, no, it was a level 16 bard that Gray fought in the arena.
Yeah.
And
He
Gray
won.
should not have been able to. Yeah, but he should not have been able to.
Well,
That's the
there's
thing,
the
like-
fact of good dice rolls and luck. That's usually all it takes to change the odds of a fight. I mean, you saw my fight. It was Druid versus Druid. We literally just stood back and threw shit at each other. And I managed to hold my own while dealing damage.
But instead of doing physical attacks to Gray like Fi was doing, she should have been focusing on spells. Like, because a bard is going to work mostly with their spells.
Yeah, that's true.
And, you know, knowing a barbarian's weakness is the turning point. In that a berserker barbarian takes full damage from spells.
Yep.
So,
Except for magical,
I feel like
except for
I-
danger sense. Danger sense can give you a save against it.
true, it gives me a chance, yes. But it's one of those situations where that bard should have had more psychic stuff going on. Personal thoughts, I guess. But, you know, Gray, by all rights, should not have won one-on-one match.
Yeah. No.
But, I mean, at the same time, you've got 3 attacks coming in. almost every round of combat, 3 attacks, yeah. That's gonna melt through
Anybody's
health
HP.
fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I still feel bad about what I did to that one character she had, Sparrow.
Yeah.
Because that was the druid that Selena fought, right?
Yeah.
Pinning her to the ground might have been a bit much, but
Did I know
I
what,
mean,
Clem?
but pinning Sparrow to the ground with a javelin
That
might
was
have been a bit
brutal.
much.
Did psychological damage.
Polymer
She
Labs
pissed
lies in
Gray
the
off.
research of a group of brilliant graduate students. John Elwood,
The
Erica
way Gray
Woolen,
saw it is
and Wilfred Bergman met during their
for
time
the party
together at
members who
CIT. This slide
lost,
shows them at their graduation. Their research into
Gray was going
nucleostrictive
to get his
piezoelectric
revenge on
polymers caught the attention of Colonel George Kemp in the
those
fall
who
of
hurt
2073.
his party
In the
members. Like,
spring of
that's that.
2074,
There's no ifs, ands,
the
or buts
company
about
was
it.
founded with a generous grant provided by the Defense Experimental Research Project Initiative.
It was one of those
research
situations
produced
where
here has resulted in several
I
of the components
personally felt
used
like,
in the
you know what?
Liberty Prime project that
Go
led
for
to
the
the
death kill.
successful
Go for
defense
the
of
deaths.
Anchorage. The company
Yeah.
enjoys a
Because
strong
it is
relationship
just-
with the military and welcomes your addition to the research team that helps build a better America. Please follow me to the research lab so that you
And
may begin your work.
I was kind of upset that Vi wouldn't let me
Beverages are provided
do
for
that.
employees. Please label any food or cigarettes
But
you leave
at
in
the same
break
time,
room.
I understand why. So,
Looking good, boss.
but Gray he's just a battle-hardened pirate barbarian, is all, really. You know, and he's seen his fair share of bullshit, and
Yeah.
I still have to say, though, his shining
Here is
moment
your lab coat
will
and
forever be
clipboard.
clearing the entire
Please take
deck
a moment
of
to
a ship.
dress in your proper work attire and follow me into the clean room.
Basically solo.
The research staff will greet you on the other side of the clean room. Thank you for your attention and welcome to the team. Please enter the clean room. I have been instructed to inform you that
But
Director
personally,
Elwood has issued
I feel
mandatory
like the
overtime
moment
due to uncompleted milestones.
we have with
Consequently,
Dalloway
staff will
today
not be allowed to leave
will be that of it'll be one that'll kind of hurt him.
I
Because
couldn't
he
hear you
wasn't
half of
there.
that.
Oh, can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Oh, it might be going nuts. So.
I think you just keep fading in and out. But what were you saying
Yeah,
about
I know,
Gray?
So the moment Gray had with Dalaran today, I feel like the words that Dalaran used will be ones for Gray further going into this, because it was some harsh words. It really was. Like, why weren't you there? Like, that's a hard thing for somebody to hear, especially when a party member just died. Like,
Yeah.
you know, and Gray's gonna take that to heart. Like, he's gonna hurt over that one, because somebody he considered a battle buddy just died.
Yep.
But he's not gonna grieve in the same way that the rest of the party does. He's going to. He's gonna drink.
I mean, Selena's not going to grieve hardly at all. Because she told Gray or not Gray. She told Gray, I guess, and the rest of the party in front of Ken. She told Ken up front that it would get him killed.
Yeah.
That doing what he's talking about would get him killed. Especially since he gave away his oh so precious invincibility amulet. And I'm glad he brought that up, like Hobbs brought that up, saying, like, yeah, I remember I gave away my necklace and kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. And
Selena called it. I didn't expect it to happen, but Selena called it. She told him acting this arrogant would get him killed. So she's not going to mourn.
Yeah.
She's going to feel sad and be upset for Cinder. Because, yeah, that was her dad now.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Shut up.
It's more you would feel
Shut up, chat.
bad.
Here I am.
We got all day.
It's been completed. Please report to the project lead, Dr. Elwood Woolham, for specific research assignment. Starting decontamination
I feel like Gray's really gonna take what Dalaran said, but he's also still gonna do his thing with the grieving in his own way. He's just gonna try less.
Contamination detected. Initiated.
Oh,
Like,
that didn't have to be in there.
And that's kind of a thing for Gray is, drinking is kind of one of the things he just does.
Look who it is.
As it is for most barbarians.
I'll do this. I'll keep it company.
But
Try, asshole. But I'm still standing.
yeah, I'm looking
There are a
for
lot of them.
character moments. Huh?
I was thinking about I was listening to the sound of a billion feral footsteps. No, I heard what you were saying though. The character moments are good. Yeah. I just don't know what we're going to do in this next session.
Well, I think Gray is likely going to tell Cinder she can make her own choices, but if it comes down to her wanting to stay, and if she's allowed to stay, it's going to come down to you need to become accustomed to seeing this. Seeing people fall.
I think Gray and Selena are going to have to... But look, what I plan to do is call a meeting, like, of the group.
Yeah.
And...
Never been much good with Turn them down.
Gotta clear these out first. As we call a meeting, talk about, what happened, who's gonna do what, and then tell Cinder that, like you said, tell her that, hey, we're gonna let you make your own choices, but this could become a very common thing if you're with us all the time. You never know when somebody's gonna die. And then when somebody dies, you're just gonna have to deal.
Well, see, and that's the other thing. Like, Gray's never seen anybody revived from death. So he doesn't know anything really about that. And when Dalaran was talking with Cinder about that, it's
a new concept to him.
Completely new to him. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That is the impossible, because if that was a thing, he would
become a necromancer.
For sure. Oh yeah. He would definitely try.
Yeah.
But it's just, yeah. So with Gray not knowing anything about that, he would definitely be more reckless. I want to say. But like it's a thing he doesn't know about, so he doesn't know if it's an actual thing that can happen. So I'm gonna say outright, like for now he'll still be cautious about it, but if he sees it happen, he's gonna become 10 times more reckless, and that's something I don't want for Gray.
See, I don't know.
But that's the thing. Again, he doesn't understand anything about magic. If he thinks it's just something that can outright happen, oh yeah, he's gonna get crazy with it.
It's just that half of me says that, you know, we let Cinder do her own thing because, you know, she's allowed to, but half of me says we should, you know, get her safe, and I don't want any more party members to die. That's my main thing. I really don't want Cinder to die, but I don't know, if we have to have a good character moment, I guess. Especially with all the Gray doesn't know about this, and I don't know. I just don't know anymore.
Yeah. And again, like I said, I can't say the fucking word. The reviving thing, I really don't want Gray finding out about that, because he would be asking constantly about, there was this person that I, you know, battled with way back in the day. Is it possible to bring him back? You know, stuff like that. Gray,
yeah, at some point you gotta stop.
Yeah.
Because then it becomes necromancy.
Get to say goodbye to. Yeah.
Well, there's speak with dead, and then there's you know, necromancy.
Yeah. And it actually could actually lean more towards the why would you bring somebody back sense as well.
Yeah.
You know,
why would you bring them back just to say goodbye?
Yeah. But like it's not just that though. If somebody dies in battle and a resurrection spell is used, why would you do that? Like, why would you take the honor away from
Well,
you know, that could be a real thing that passes through his mind as well.
Yeah. It might just come down to us having a big character moment about what we think is right and what we think is wrong. And I don't mean like, oh, well, we should do this because, you know, this. It's more of, should we do this because it would be the right thing and they were too young? Or should we do it because we want to do it?
Right.
Because what if we bring Ken back and he doesn't want to be back? Like, he was... Like, there was a story I heard some fucking whatevers ago. Oh, Suicide Note. That's interesting. Just... brain, it doesn't work and I'm wanting it to. I guess, yeah, it's pretty much melted. Like, would it be so, okay, the story I'm thinking of was, there was a guy who didn't like his character. He didn't think he fit well with the party anymore. He was at a peak, and he couldn't, you know, just leave. He couldn't just get up and go. Because that's just not how it worked. His character died in an honorable way. It wasn't suicide. You know, he wasn't, like, actively trying to kill his character. But it died, and the way he played it was he had a good end, and he went that way. And the thing is, if Keen's like that, and we bring him back, it might be not a good thing.
You and me.
But and that's again, that's the thing. Like, if Gray does get to that point, like, I don't want to cut Gray short. In that sense, like, I want to see Gray get, to be the badass he deserves to be. But at the same time, maybe it could be one of those situations where it's a death that I personally find that Gray would find peace in. He would find a true happiness because he was able to make a difference. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Just
even if it's just like protecting the party and making sure they get away, that would be a truly peaceful moment for Gray, knowing that his party, the ones he considers family, were able to continue living.
Yeah.
And that's kind of a heartbreaking moment, because if I face a situation like that, that's when I'm gonna have to say goodbye to Gray. And I promised myself that if Gray dies an honorable death in battle, I was going to delete the character sheet.
Oh, you were going to burn, like when they die, you burn the character sheet too.
Yep. And since it's on D&D Beyond, it'd be basically just delete. But
yes,
and that's a whole fucking thing. Like, if this character dies
honorably,
and I feel like it's an honorable death that Gray would accept, I will burn the sheet.
So if he dies like a bitch, you're not gonna burn it.
Nope. I'll bring him back in another campaign.
Yeah, that's fair.
That, or I would want the party to try to resurrect him in some way, shape. But at the same time, like, I feel like with this party, I don't feel like there's any dishonorable way he could die, except maybe by alcohol.
Security's too tight.
By what was the last one? Alcohol poisoning?
Except maybe by alcohol poisoning.
Maybe.
But again, like, I feel like almost any way Gray dies in this campaign
Will probably be honorable.
Yeah, because there is a lot of battle in this campaign. There's like a lot.
Yeah.
And that's something that plays to Gray's strong point, but defending other players is going to be his weakest point.
Hey,
because he's going to prioritize everybody else over it. And that's what, again, I know I wasn't in the right headspace last week, or the last session.
Yeah.
Hence, I just, that's why I feel bad. Is because maybe if Gray had been there, Keen wouldn't have,
died.
Passed like he did. Yeah.
Maybe. Maybe not. There's honestly no way for us to know. Because, yeah, he probably could have. Probably could have not. Cinder stayed behind. Maybe he wouldn't have burnt his last key point to, be out of the water.
Fly her up to the crow's nest.
Or, yeah, do all that. But there's no way for us to know. And I mean, we can sit there and blame ourselves or do this, that, or the other for eternity. Or we can ensure what Ken wanted and keep Cinder safe.
Here's the thing. I don't know if Dalaran would have this belt.
No, the Paladins can get that.
I know, but I don't know if he has it currently.
He doesn't have it now. He's not high enough level.
Isn't it like a 3rd level spell or something?
No, Resurrection's not a 3rd level spell. Revivify is a 3rd level spell.
No, speak with the dead.
Oh, I'm not sure actually.
I think it's a 2nd or 3rd level spell.
You're so fucking dead.
But either way, I mean that could put, Cinder at ease at least, if that was it. But
Maybe.
yeah, honestly, I wish I had joined the session sooner than I did. Like today, I almost missed session because I had dozed off, and I would have been so fucking mad at myself.
U32.
Like, cause I woke up and I was like, oh, it's a nasty headache I got, and fucking looked at my phone and then processed. What am I supposed to? Looked at the date. It's fucking Saturday. Looked at the time. Oh shit! Fucking just hopped in.
Yep.
I've been so fucking mad if I missed session today. But anyways, I suppose I better get. It's 4 o'clock.
Yeah, it's 3:40 here.
Yeah, it's 20 to 4. Okay.
Yeah, but
I got my niece and nephew coming.
yeah, you can go to bed, man. I'm gonna continue to play this for a while. I gotta finish this beer, and then I'll go to bed. Probably.
Take it easy, man.
Yeah, you too. Alrighty, now we can focus, I guess, and be less sad. So how did you guys like our D&D talk? Even though most of this whole fucking shebang was... I didn't read none of that, let's just see what the fuck happens. Please check fabrication parameters. Oh, right. We need 11. Right. Begin. Input lithium hydrate, gold, isotope 232. Lithium hydrate, hydrochloric acid. So we need to take that one out. Let's just run them both. Gallium tungsten, which means this last one. No, don't get on the computer. Stop. You violated the law. Lithium hydrate. We need gold. How do you make you can't make gold. Did we miss one of the containers? Yeah, I guess we better search. As I bet money we did. See for yourself. Oh, hey, thing. I didn't realize this is a pathway. Oh wait, they were talking about being in the ceiling ducts, I believe. Yep, and this must be gold. Ramen meat. Rad roach meat. Glad you enjoyed it. Because I didn't mean for it to last that long. But what's that hook to? It was just a cryo, it's fine. Didn't hurt all that much. Somehow didn't see it on the damn floor. Breach containment, local controls, found C5. Oh no. Shit. Now they're active. The mandatory overtime deleted mail. Wasn't there yeah. Containment password. What's that other turret? Did he kill it? Oh, he killed it. Alright. That's gotta be gold. It's gotta be, right? Yes. No, I don't know why I backed out of that. And we needed gold and lithium hydrate.
was fun. Huh, boss?
Why did that attack?
Perfect.
Huh. Does it take up all the thing, or can I run it again? I think if I change it around. So this one needs to be lithium hydrate. That needs to be gold. Oh. I guess it didn't matter. What if I do something like gallium and unidentified sample 49? I don't know what the hell is going on behind me. Cobalt. Damn it, I can't run anything else. It's stupid. Oh, we got what we came for. Can you die? Apparently so. Why are there kobolds? Why are you discussing kobolds now? The hell? I hear more. Imagine trying to do this in a lab coat. Been hell. Oil. That shit is mine. Hot plate, rat poison. Excuse me. Soap. There's probably a lot more to this place that we need to search. Cake pan is aluminum. Oven mitt in the oven. Aluminum can. Can. Y'all are dumb sometimes, you know that? Ah, fuck.
We get some. I'm gonna enjoy.
There's more. There's always more. Oh, it fell over here. You're the dum-dum. You know that? Clem, why are you still up, by the way? Usually go to sleep by now.
That ain't something you see every day.
Ah, that's a good enough reason. That's also a good reason. The outside. Mm-hmm. Shit, Gage, I was about to shot you. Uh-huh. Jesus, a lot of ammo in here. Isn't this a scientist lab? Shit. Hmm. Corn. 10 mil rounds. I can understand in this world's lore that the world was almost always on the brink of global destruction. But seriously, I don't think these people would have like 50 cal rounds in their desk. And then again, it could be from other people, like, you know, coming through here years over the 200 something years. It's just that it seems kind of odd. All I'm saying, it's a little suspect when everybody pack in 50 cal rounds, or mainly just single shot shotgun rounds, but no backups. Oh, that's everybody in a room. We're gonna need to make a stop back home. New fusion core. Oh, what's this?
There we go.
Massachusetts Surgical Journal. Permanently inflict now, I guess, like 4% limb damage. I don't find enough of those. I thankfully don't have to work. What's today? Saturday, Sunday? I don't have to work today. Work tomorrow, though. Was it What? Alright. Eh. Nothing real important. What's this other thing, Clem? And now I'm carrying too much, huh? This is the one that removes rads. Nuke elixir, I think? No. I guess I already drank it. Something. Excuse me. Doing a lot of burps. Well, we've done this. Let's head up to the house.
All systems are a go, sir. Synths truly inspired me to be a better robot. Did that sound strange?
You know what I wish I could have done in school to piss off the entire facility? What was that?
Build me something nice.
Monitoring the Commonwealth is proving to be quite rewarding. What a fascinating place. I must apologize for the odd noises I'm currently emitting, a consequence of being mechanical in nature. My databanks are continuing to accumulate vast amounts of data regarding the Commonwealth. Now I know what it feels like to be obsolete. Self-diagnostic complete. I'm happy to report I won't be falling apart on you anytime soon. We can keep traveling as much as you want. I don't require sleep or food in order to survive.
It's T-51 anyway. I've seen other kids do that. It's not very special. I've seen kids do it with like, what was the word I'm looking for? No real fucks given. That's the word I'm looking for. I think so.
Advanced CPUs, streamlined power systems. Why didn't you build me like this?
Hey,
Go ahead and take all this from him. Take those from him. And give him... that just to see. Hey, he
Need
looks
something from me?
Yeah, he kind of looks badass. Drop that off.
Sophisticated.
You don't look too bad.
Your emotions appear.
Yeah, but that's just moms in general. They suck. When it comes to like, oh, I want to protect my baby from life. Especially now. It's like, so you want to protect your kid from what again? List of bad things. You know you can't stop life from happening, right? Yes, I can if I try hard enough. And you shouldn't have had a kid. It's just like, damn. I mean, my mom raised, how many of us? 6? And we all turned out fine. She never once, like, came up with something like, I want it banned or fucking whatever. Yeah, I mean, shit. You know how it is. It's just some shit that happens. Banned a spot.
To be an anomaly in your programming. Perhaps you should have them purged. Greed, hate, anger. It's a shame that humans seem to rely.
Dracula, Count of Monte... Really? Count of Monte Cristo? That was, like, required reading. That's dumb.
On negative emotions in order to survive. The daily choices you humans need to make regarding life and death must be quite a burden. Never fear, sir. I will ensure your safety to the best of my ability.
This piece of shit. This other piece of shit. That piece of shit. Hey, this T-51.
My onboard functions are operating at full capacity.
I'm about to turn you off. This is what, T-50 something? I think this is T-51.
We have the entire Commonwealth to explore. Where should we go next?
There we go. I think this is T-51 as well, isn't it? Yeah, it was T-51. Yeah, so we changed the color. And now there's something legendary on it. I might change that around and make it all sugar bomb, whatever.
My systems are continuing to function at peak efficiency.
Well, yeah, there's nothing you can fucking really do about it. People are gonna be stupid. People are gonna be stupid.
I'm detecting high levels of jealousy and envy. Oh, wait. That's me. I appear to be well built for travel. You should be commended for a job well done. It's a pleasure to serve with you, sir. It's astounding how much we still have to discover out here. I trust you're enjoying my company. You and I make quite an effective team. I wasn't aware that roaming the Commonwealth could prove so interesting. Lead on. There's so much ahead to discover.
Short barrel X.
It's a shame you can't fit one or two of their limbs onto my chassis. It would make a wonderful upgrade.
What the fuck is the difference? What is... Is that what was on it?
Advanced CPUs,
No.
streamlined power systems.
What the hell is short barrel X?
It's a shame you can't fit one or two of their limbs onto my chassis. It would make a wonderful upgrade. Traveling with you is proving to be quite enlightening. Synths truly inspire me to be a better robot. Did that sound strange? I wonder how long my systems will endure these rugged
110 or 83. It's either 83 or 110. No, there's 96.
I'm certain we'll find it soon. Everything seems to be proceeding according to plan, sir. The technology these synths utilize is quite sophisticated. You lead the way, and I'll follow, sir. Now I know what it feels like to be obsolete. Rust-proof, radiation-proof, and a lifetime supply of power. I couldn't ask for more.
Oh.
It's a pleasure to serve with you, sir.
Every time somebody says it's a pleasure to serve with you, I have a feeling you're gonna die. It makes me sad.
I must apologize for the odd noises I'm creating.
None. Motherfucker. Of course I have to keep that shit. No, don't think we ever read that actually.
Currently emitting.
That was a quest item. Yeah, it was a laser gun. Not keeping it though. I'm not keeping it on me. That's what I should say. One of these caravan guards that they passed by a Vault Tech office. Scrap left salvage might be worth a look.
Consequence of being mechanical in nature.
Yeah, that might be one place to check.
Ever feel the tiniest bit hurt that the Institute hasn't tried to replace you with the synth? I mean, come on. I'm important. I'm worth replacing.
I don't know how I feel about you with that armor on.
Hey, more than happy to hold all the expensive stuff.
So happy y'all are talking about playing other games. Yeah, that added no armor. That added no armor, so I guess it's actually better for him to have the helmet. Even though he looks fucking ridiculous.
All systems are a go, sir.
Heads up. Time to divvy up the loot.
Oh yeah, no, they're both legendaries. Just one sucks shit over the other.
It's always fascinating watching you create. My systems are continuing.
I don't know about Jet Set Radio, remember?
Careful out there.
Yeah. Damn, I can't make the nuke mine yet. I can make more of these, though. Need 6 more. Make more stim packs. It does 316 plus energy damage. So it's 212, this is 106. And baseball's got 4. Buff Jet. Buff Tat. I think we'll only make about Psycho Jet. And then Buff Tats. I'm gonna level up off of this alone, probably. Jesus, dog. So much Buff Tat. I don't know what Cry of Fear is, though. I've never heard of that. I really want to play Far Cry 4 again, though. Just because I want to go full mad bow hunter again.
I appear to be well built for travel. You should be commended for a job well done.
It was the first time I played that game, I straight up just
Watch your back.
bow hunt. I bow hunted people. I bow hunted everything. Except for like the really big animals that I knew the bow was not going to do much to. How many do I have now? 160.
Traveling with you
Oh.
is proving to be quite enlightening.
That's cool, I guess.
Either way, and I'll follow, sir. Greed, hate, anger. It's a shame that humans seem to rely on negative emotions in order to survive.
What are we about to go after? I don't know. Oh yeah, search for scrap in the Vault Tech office. Have we discovered the Vault Tech office yet? No, we haven't. Question is though, If it uses Half-Life 2 as its source, do I have to have Half-Life 2 installed? Like you do with, Gmod, you gotta have certain shit installed for shit to work, even though you never play it. Jesus, my dog snores. Sawing logs over there.
What? Time to play.
Where'd he go?
I'm still standing.
How many stem packs am I up to right now? 567. Who are you? Missionary.
Hello, neighbor.
Oh. You're one of them. You don't get to live.
Shit, that's right. Some people have no manners.
Well, that's the office. Where do you enter it? That's it? Ah. That's one of them. Well, Tech Regional HQ. I think I'm gonna stop it here though, because it is 4:30 in the morning. Wow. It's 4:30. I don't feel like continuing to drink. I got other stuff to do tomorrow. All that. I don't know why that's popping up like that. Okay. I'll think about it, Bug. I'll think about it. Gotta uninstall Among Us first. Oh, yeah. Night, Clem. I'll see you sometime tomorrow. Probably. Might stream tomorrow night or sometime in the daytime if I'm up that early. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, good night. Or morning. Or whatever.